go.
Hey guys, how are you? Steve and Emily here. Just talking, trying to get this thing to work out. Steve and Emily here. We're trying something new. We had a nice little presentation done at our Arnold office last week that Emily got to attend about some social media and some social marketing type things. And one of the suggestions that she took away from there was doing a little Facebook Live just to talk about what we do, how we do things, talk about friends, what's going on in our lives, what's going on around the house, what's going on with our kids.
Yeah.
So as a couple that's been together married for 17 plus years, and having 2 kids, it gets kind of hectic, and we have a lot to share, but we also do work together as well in the mortgage industry with Supreme Lending. It's crazy. The phone hasn't rang all morning long, and all of a sudden we go Facebook Live, and it's ringing off the hook. So that's what you get for trying to do this on a Monday.
Yes.
But our first chat here, just to kind of do a little introduction. This is the fireside part of the chat. I'm sure we'll be doing it around the house from different spots. We do work out of our home here, which is great as outside salespeople.
Yeah.
It's nice and convenient. So there's points where we can clean and do laundry and pick up kids and have a lot of bit of flexibility.
And cook. We do a lot of cooking.
A lot of cooking.
Yeah.
But then we're here for just the convenience of it. So it's something I was able to do for about 3 years back in the day, and now we're back doing it. It's just it's completely awesome. So
yeah, I love working from home and being here when the kids are here, whether they need us or not. They're teenagers now, so they don't always need us for every little thing, but you'd be surprised at how much they do still need you. But yeah, we go into the office 3 or 4 times a week or month, and make sure everybody knows we still work there. Although we have several phone calls a day there.
So we're not going to talk too much about the mortgage industry. It's one of the things where this is more of do it the Facebook Live and have a little bit more of the interpersonal communications with our friends out there. So a lot of things that we'll be hitting are the things that I like to do, whether it's based around sports. I do some podcasts, coach the kids in different things, or what Emily likes to do with her stuff.
Fitness, nutrition, and the eats are coming to T. Ferguson. At some point, they will be. So we're going to be talking about a plethora of things while we're live here and there. So our plan is Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays to get on and talk about something. But we're going to discuss what we did this weekend. And heading into this week and the next week. So this weekend was really busy with family and friends. Our neighbor's son was in town, so we got to enjoy him. We got our nephew, Logan, this weekend, and we baked cookies and watched movies and went to the neighbors for a barbecue. And the Goshen Cellar Bells had their wine club Friday. And we also participated in the Campbell's drive for the family that lost their parents. And we also got ready for our week. And you were really busy.
Yeah, so one of my favorite events of the year, the NCAA wrestling championships, were in St. Louis. And my son and I, JJ, we got to go down there and spend a couple of nights watching the All-American wrestlers in town. It's a great event. So he got a lot of it. The best part was father-son time. And little story, after Saturday night's championship, we get over to Ballpark Village. Well, I mean, JJ's only 14, and he likes to act like a fraternity kid, but he's just not quite there yet. So we finally get into a restaurant. He's hungry. He wants to eat, and gets done eating about 11:30. He says, "Dad, I'm tapped out." And I said, "Son, you're going to have to just bear down here and get that second win." and we're people watching, having a little bit of fun, and cocktail for Dad, and we were hanging out with the Pizza Hut All-American and Doug Turfer. So had a great evening there, great time, and introduced JJ to a little late night where he wasn't on his game console or hanging out with his friends. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Don't forget corned beef and cabbage. We had corned beef and cabbage finally on Sunday because Friday we're Catholic, so we don't eat meat on Fridays during Lent. So we had to postpone our St. Patrick's Day meal to last night, and the neighbors came over and enjoyed it with us.
One of the great meals of the year she cooks. She's an amazing cook, which is why, I'm up over 2 bills in weight because she keeps feeding me great meals, and then it's like all these homemade cookies or whatever it might be. So one of the hard things with this is that you almost wish you had your computer here so we could see all the comments coming across.
I can see 'em.
Robert Wagner wants to, he's going to go work out. Bud, been there, done that this morning already.
Yep.
We have a pretty good schedule because we're able to take the kids to school in the morning, drop them off. We head right over to Planet Fitness in Edwardsville here, get our work on. My buddies know that I'm throwing up big weights. She's on the treadmill or bike, staying fit. So we have a lot of fun out there doing that.
We do. Robert wants us to name our fish. We named our tiger out front. We'll film with him one day too.
Yeah.
Tito the tiger, but we haven't named the fish. Robert, any suggestions?
Yeah, that one made me cry. We got literally made me cry when I was reeling him in. It was about an hour and 5-minute battle, and he was painful to bring in. That's for sure.
All right. Well, we have a busy week ahead of us. Our son is getting confirmed on Sunday, so we have lots of plans that we have to put in place for that. We're going to be barbecuing, so you guys will get to see that. And what else do we have? We have a couple contracts came in over the weekend for work, so all our realtors are getting really busy. So I have a lot of work to do this afternoon. And what else do we have this week? Oh, we have Swill, the big Swill track tournament at the Winston Brown Stadium at EHS. So boys and girls will be competing this weekend on Saturday at EHS. So come out and watch. What else do we have?
That's about it. My brother comes in from Chicago this weekend for JJ's confirmation. So just got off the phone with him. He's up in the Chicago area with Edward Jones, and he's just printing money, I guess, up there. I mean, it's a great time to be in the stock market like that. So bad time a couple years ago when the market was in the tank, but now that things are on the rise, he's loving life. He just told us he won a couple of trips, Puerto Vallarta with the kids, and Germany with his wife later on this summer.
Yeah.
So pretty excited for him, world traveler that is, and I'll make sure he brings me something back good. Something for me.
Just for you?
Yeah.
I think he'll bring something back for the kids, not you. But that's okay.
No, once again, this is an introduction. Today we're in front of the fireplace in the basement and the tarpon caught down in Isla Mirada about 15 years ago. We'll do it from the theater room, from the Ozzy room, from our office. Try not to do the bathroom talk, but we'll go out on the screened-in porch, and we'll go out by the barbecue grill and out by the tiger. So
out by the tiger for sure.
A lot of places to do our talks as the weather breaks. It's going to be a great day here in Edwardsville, sunny and mid-70s. So I'm sure we'll get out of the basement and get a little vitamin D in us.
T-Ferg, we're having homemade chicken pot pie for dinner, by the way. So just to answer your question. So I'll be making that a little later. So
great. Other than that, it's time to make the donuts. Let's get back to work. What do you think?
Yeah, time.
Okay.
We got to go.
Thanks, guys. Make sure you follow our Facebook page. It's Steve and Emile Flowers Supreme Lending. All this will be posted a little bit later. Em will be putting together a YouTube channel for us.
Yep.
So that'll happen. And follow us on Twitter.
Yes. I think we're Steve and Emile.
Steve and Emile Flowers on Twitter as well, Supreme Lending. And then just how about a little personal shout for my podcast that I do. I do Two Birds on a Bat, which is a Cardinal fan podcast. And then I also do one called Cowboys Podcast, which is all about the Dallas Cowboys. So do those here a little bit later in the week.
Every once in a while, I'm a guest on Kickin' Life Guru with Rich Grogan, so check that out too. He is something else. I love listening to him, so check that out as well.
Great. Sorry we can't get to all the comments. I'm sure we'll get better at this as we go along. So this was the first one, and I know Brad Westcott wanted me to bring out the fantasy football rings.
Oh,
and,
geez. Yeah, we will.
We'll have a lot of fun with this as time goes on.
We have a lot of time. We have a lot of time, so we will.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming on and watching and participating. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.